Hello, here's a video of the event Synth East that's just happened this past weekend, and I'd like to share the trip and event with you. Off I head in a rental car down to Norwich, which is a pig of a wet rainy ride, as yet again there's issues with the trains over a UK synth event weekend. British Rail hate synthesizers. But people that do love synthesizers are the video sponsors Signal Sounds. Grab your synthesizers and associated gear from these fine chaps and chapettes. Affiliate link in the description to support them and me. On with the video. But arriving in Norwich, here's the Norwich Arts Centre where the event will be held. The event's ran by Molten Music Technology, Robin Vincent, along with Electronic Sound Magazine and the Arts Centre. On the Friday evening, they had a documentary film playing, which is about Studio Electrophonique in Sheffield. The trailer and some details are linked down in the video description.
We've got to have this new technology like 4-track, reel to reel. We really want to do it properly. And he said, oh, I've got 4-track, And it's something that we were saving up to get.
Following the documentary, there was a live podcast recording for It's All About Vinyl. But then heading straight into the main day, Saturday, let's head in and have a look at the Synth Expo. As usual, Corga in the foyer there with lots of synths to play with. Clearly, someone thinks bananas are the superior tone fruit. This is Electronic Sound Magazine, who also put out records alongside their magazine. And into the main area, like most events, it's quite loud, though there's not many people going wild with synth sounds in the speakers at this point. There's not many events like this held in churches built in 1349. First up, we have AMS synth modules. Robin Vincent set up his synth picnic in Norwich where people can come and try out and loan synths, and there's a couple of tables here with bits of their gear. Moritz Klein was over with Erica Synths showing the EDU Edu series of DIY modules, as well as the Bullfrog. The Take the Fear Out of the Gear guys with a load of Behringer gear that they cover here. DPW with their new Splice module on show. That really impressed a lot of people at the show that wanted to talk about it. Here's RYK, splicing time and creating LED rings.
And then this one's randomly changing the different beats.
Expert Sleepers with the Distinct NT, no doubt doing anything you can think of asking it to do. Instruo with Jason's big project Kiefer, the Quad Monster filter in the top row there. And alongside that there's the Seashell and their Pocket Scions. Here's Dweevor Tech with a new and quirky ring modulator and their other release modules.
I think it is the trick that there's certain
Black and Blue had multiple new modules on show. I believe they're coming very soon.
I'll be back in a bit. See you in a bit.
Nobula making a video with Get Jervis. And they had a farmyard theme this year with grass, cows, toy tractors. I wonder what's coming new there.
He's like, we should go the outside of it. The outside of it?
Crick. Crick. It continues to be such an utter joy to use, with lots of amazing results that ooze out of it. Some nice gear here from the Norwich Synth Club.
See you in a bit.
The Pro Synth Network, bringing the Osprey drum machine, along with Junos, an ARP 2600 and plenty more.
After you.
Isla Instruments are in the UK now, when they had Caladan on show for the first time, alongside the SP 2400.
How are you, Steve?
This is Runic Labs that make a nice transformer DI module. Synthesizer Evolution Books and Publishing.
This is my vintage Oh yeah, I'll show you. Babysitting, yeah. This is your...
And this is an
Here's the new Gintronic Duo over from Germany. This effects unit sounded great and it was really nicely playable, jamming around with some synth sounds.
the company that makes.
We've got nice retro visuals from the Rorschach. I've probably said that wrong, but it's from Lumatic Visual Devices, and I'm looking forward to trying one of these out with some modular CV control. A to V project with a fader punk, doing a whole range of cool things with buttons and faders. Here's Gaz and Robin preparing for a patch-off performance. We'll see these later in the video. And more synth picnic action. And the man himself, Robin Vincent. Heading out of the main room and into the bar, we have Source Distribution and their brands. Modal. Buchla. I still really want an easel. PWM with the Malevolent and Mantis. ASM. Dreadbox. Eventide. Rodec. I love the look of that 100 series kind of mini processors there. And 1010 Music. And that's it for the expo. Now, part of the event is the patch off, where names are drawn out of a hat to then improvise a short performance together as a duo. And first up, we had Robin Vincent and Jason Lim from Instruo. Then Starsky Carr and Steve Davis. And finally, the room went quiet for a more minimal affair from Gaz Williams and Scanner that closed out the day. So shortly after, that event then closes for a few hours to reset the room for the evening gig. Everyone disbands into various food and drink establishments, and then heading back in, we have Scanner performing at the evening gig. And then we had Cabaret Voltaire. And walking back to the hotel post-gig, we get cobbled streets, overpasses, and of course, being Norwich, a massive cathedral. Unfortunately, I had to head home straight away the next morning, but the event then rounds out on the Sunday with a DIY session, this time with Moritz Klein leading a session learning about and creating a hi-hat circuit. Thanks for everyone involved for such a great weekend and another great event, and I'll see you at another event in the future. Bye!